Hello everyone, my name is Kit Tan. Welcome to my channel. I am in Bangkok, Thailand, and today we will be touring around this museum, which is one of the tourist attractions in Bangkok. This is actually an old warehouse and an old port which has been turned into a tourist attraction sometime in 2016 or 2017. So a little bit history of this Lhong 1919. This is, as I mentioned just now, the old port and a warehouse which was established by a wealthy Chinese immigrant businessman, using this port as the export point of goods from Siam, which is the old name of Bangkok in the olden days. So in 1919, this port and the old warehouse was being acquired by another wealthy family by the name of the Wang Li. And this Lhong 1919 was also a home to many Chinese immigrants migrated from China. And over the years, this port and warehouse is no longer in use. And just as I mentioned just now, in 2016, 2017, this port or the warehouse was established as the tourist attractions, so that people in Thailand, as well as tourists or travelers from overseas, will have the opportunity to take a closer look at these heritage buildings to learn more about the history of Thailand. So let's follow me together so that we will be able to tour this old ports and warehouse and see what is interesting around this tourist attraction area here in Bangkok. So this Lhong 1919 is located along this Chao Phraya River. As you can see here, this is the Chao Phraya River, which is at the end of this warehouse. You can see there, Wang Li Pier. So some of the interesting establishment inside this Lhong 1919 will be the some exhibition hall, some information center. There is Maizu Shrine, some cafes. So we will take a stroll along this Lhong 1919 together and have a closer look at what are the interesting things that we can discover while we tour around this heritage building. So you can see that over the other end there, that is the old warehouse, which are no longer in use. So that is the old warehouse. So there we are walking towards the main building of this heritage tourist attraction. As you can see, that is the main building there, which is actually a U-shaped building. So we are walking towards the main building area from here. There is the open air concourse in the middle of this U-shaped building of this old warehouse and port. We take a closer look at the architecture of the buildings and some of the establishments inside this old or this heritage building here. So this is the, as you can see here, the open air concourse in the middle of this old warehouse, and this is the main heritage building area, which on the left, the middle, and also the right building section, which forms a U shape of this old warehouse and port. So we take a closer look at this architecture of the building. So you can see here, so it still maintains its most part of its original structure. You can see the wooden staircase. So we take a look at the ground floor of this heritage building first. So this is the window of the building, which has been of course reconstructed here from its original structure. This is one of the well-decorated cafe at Lhong 1919. So one of the interesting heritage building cafe, which you can order some drinks, bakeries, and relax while you explore this heritage building here. So you can see the walls and the pillar structures, which still maintains quite a huge number of its original materials used in the olden days to build this warehouse and port. So we're going to the first floor of this heritage building. So we're going to take a look at the first floor of this heritage building. So this is the one of the door to access to the warehouse in the olden days. Some informations about the rooms that were used or has been converted into mural painting exhibition, but it is not open at this moment. Some of the display here on the exterior of this painting mural exhibition hall. This is another look at the roofing of Lhong 1919. One of the most interesting heritage buildings in Bangkok, Thailand that you can discover if you happen to be here. So we took a look at the surroundings of this Lhong 1919 from the first floor of this building. So we continue to stroll along this Lhong 1919 to admire some of this interesting architecture, the heritage architecture. So you can see some paintings over the wall of this section of the heritage building. Has a very strong Chinese influence architecture, as you can see here. There's another cafe here, the Pagoda Chinese Tea Room. So this is the Pagoda Cafe at Lhong 1919. Some of the menu at Pagoda Cafe. So we took a look at the interior of this cafe, which also maintains its heritage architecture. So this cafe also maintains its wooden structure doors, which has the very strong Chinese influence architecture.
อันนี้มันก็จะได้แซลมอนมันจะได้เป็นชิ้นนะครับ
ชิ้นใหญ่เลยใช่ไหม
ใช่ครับ
So this is the exterior of the Pagoda Cafe at the Lhong 1919. One of the very interesting cafe at this Lhong 1919. So at the center of this Lhong 1919, from here you can see it's the Mazu Shrine, which also occupied the upper floor as well. So there's a 2 floor of this Mazu Shrine, the ground and the first floor. So this is some information on how you can worship the Mazu Shrine, the Mazu goddess. So this is the prayers area where joysticks were placed here. So we take a look at the Mazu Shrine on the ground floor. So you can see here the interior of the Mazu Shrine on the ground floor at Lhong 1919. This is another section of the Mazu Shrine on the ground floor of Lhong 1919. So we're heading up to the first floor of the Mazu Shrine to take a look at the closer look of the Mazu Shrine. This is the first floor of the second level of the Mazu Shrine on the first floor of this Lhong 1919. So this is the one of the rooms interior at this Lhong 1919. So you can take a closer look here.
วนแบบนี้
That's the end of this long 1919 tour. Thank you for watching and I will see you in my next video.